I want to talk about this crazy out of control Chinese rocket. Look at this. All right, so out of
What is
control
happening?
Chinese rocket could fall to Earth on Saturday. A
Oh my gosh.
21-ton spacecraft could shower debris over densely populated, including New York. But its exact entry point can't be pinpointed until hours of its reentry. Within hours of its, so we're gonna find out. Like, all right, by the way, if you're in New York, maybe get in the basement for the next couple hours.
Oh my gosh.
It's pretty nuts. Let's see. Long March 5B, the out of control 21-ton Chinese rocket, is expected to crash down to Earth Saturday, May 8th, possibly hitting an inhabited area, the U.S. government warns. The Department of Defense spokesperson revealed the date of its expected reentry into Earth's atmosphere, but said its exact entry point can't currently be determined. Daily updates on its location are being posted on Space Track, and the government will be providing additional information as it becomes available, the spokesperson added. Other satellite trackers have also detected the 100-foot-long, 16-foot-wide rocket body, now designated as 2021-035B, traveling at more than 4 miles per second, fast enough to loop the Earth in under 2 hours. U.S. Space Command is aware of and tracking the location of the Chinese Long March 5B in space, but its exact entry point into Earth's atmosphere cannot be pinpointed until within hours of its reentry, which is expected around May 8th. The U.S. Department of Defense spokesperson Mike Howard said, Long March Rocket 5B was responsible for sending Tianhe, the first building block of Chinese upcoming space station, into orbit last week. Tianhe was launched from the Wenchang Space Launch Center in Hainan, China, on the Long March 5B, China's largest carrier rocket, on Thursday, April 29th. And here is the projected. Can you guys see this? Yeah. So this is the projected orbit. So you could see that it is traveling along. It could hit California. It could hit anywhere along the upper continental United States, all the way down to the Baja of California, across New York. So you can see it's crossed New York twice here. It could hit somewhere in Africa or even in New South Wales, down in
Gosh.
Australia.
I'm glad that they gave us a small like area of margin to,
Right.
go by as to where this might crash.
So look, it's going around the Earth in two hours. That's
Oh
pretty
gosh.
crazy.
Yeah.
I think that's about how fast the International Space Station goes around. And here it is right here. This is these boosters probably fell off. I think it's probably the one underneath, the big cylinder in the middle there. China's 21-ton long March 5B core stage rocket is orbiting the planet. See, it doesn't have pictures. Is the rocket when it launched? Yeah, I think these are the outer stages. It's probably the middle cylinder. It's potentially not good. You think? Thank you, Jonathan McDowell. He's an astronomer at the Harvard Smithsonian Center for Astrophysics, told The Guardian. Last time they launched a Long March 5B rocket, they ended up with big, long rods of metal flying through the sky and damaging several buildings in the Ivory Coast.
That's fun.
Yeah, most of it burned up, but there were these enormous pieces of metal that hit the ground. We are very lucky no one was hurt. Earlier this week, McDowell said that the rocket's core stage, essentially the backbone of the rocket, will re-enter Earth's atmosphere uncontrolled. Yeah. He told Space News that its path takes it to a latitude approximately level with New York and Madrid, as far south as southern Chile and Wellington, New Zealand, which is just insanity. It could land
So
anywhere in this range. Go ahead. What was your
they
question?
just launch these rockets out and hope for the best. And if giant sheets of metal and rods of metal come crashing down, that's it.
I think so.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure, like,
That's
hope for the
interesting.
best,
Yeah.
plan for the worst, hope for the best.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't
I
seem like they're
guess.
planning for the worst. They're just like, the trajectory is not going to be China.
we're
Okay.
just we're just gonna shoot it into the sky and hope for the best. Okay, everybody.
Like,
Okay.
I mean, I don't see it hitting China. Wait, let's go back to
Yeah, it
this map.
really isn't. It's
Look
hitting
at China's
everywhere,
good.
but
They're
like
like, you
the
know what?
entire continent of Asia. Yeah.
We're good. There is zero chance of it hitting us. So whatevs.
Oh my gosh.
Crazy.
Good old China.
It could land anywhere in this range, although it is hoped that most of it would burn up in the atmosphere prior to hitting Earth. Debris that doesn't burn up could hit the oceans or uninhabited areas, but the risk remains of damage to people and property. Space debris trackers observed it moving slowly and unpredictably to Earth over the past few days, and re entry of the vehicle could be one of the largest uncontrolled descents on record. The previous March Long B5 launch saw the fourth biggest uncontrolled reentry ever in May last year. At the time, it splashed down in the waters off the west coast of Mauritania, just off the coast of West Africa, after flying over Los Angeles and New York City. He added that the Long March 5B is 7 times more massive than the Falcon 9 second stage that caused a lot of attention a few weeks ago when it re entered above Seattle. I think by current standards, it's unacceptable to let it, the core stage, re-enter uncontrolled. What's more, the Tianhe launch was just the first of 11 missions needed to complete China's upcoming space station intended to rival the International Space Station. China
Mm.
aims to complete the Chinese space station known as the Tiangong Heavenly Palace at the end of 2022, state media reported, after more modules are launched. Once complete, the Chinese space station will orbit the Earth at an altitude of 340 to 450 kilometers. And this is a rendering of what it'll look like once complete. So that means they've got 11 more planned missions to
Oh
send these
no.
things in to hope that they land safely somewhere on this planet. Oof. China, come on.
Oh
Would
man.
you stop? Would you maybe have a controlled entry? Have a plan for when it comes back in?
China's just like, can't stop, won't stop. Sorry, we
They're
gotta
like,
build
what
this
do we
space
care? It's
station.
not hitting us.
Yeah, it's fine.
That's my thought on it. Because it's not anywhere close to China at
Yeah.
all. Nowhere. This is
Oh
crazy.
gosh, that's crazy. Had no idea that's just how things happen in space. Just hey guys, watch out! Our rocket might be coming down into the atmosphere.
Yeah,
May or may
maybe
not destroy a
try to
building.
figure out a way to land a rocket,
Yeah.
a starship, if you will, on its legs without blowing up.
I think that would be good.
Congratulations. Look, they're showing it again. It coming in for a landing. Perfect timing. Look how cool that is. SN-15 flight test was successful. You could see it standing right there live on the right, and that's it landing on the left side in that little window. Very amazing that they just successfully did this. SpaceX, congratulations. I'm super excited about this. Very cool, very cool.